Oh, my internet
All
goes
right,
down
so,
from time to time. So
all right, man. We back at it, man. It's another season, another season. So, what I did was I decided to do something different this season and
Okay.
get some new people. See, they ain't new to me because I've been collabing with them a few times, but they new to y'all, man. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves for the one time. For the one time, two of my favorite podcasters, man. I'm so glad that y'all rocking over here with your boy Big Smash. Introduce yourself and let everybody know what it is, who y'all are, and what y'all do.
I'm Stormy, and
I'm Smoke.
we're Black Girls Gone Wild podcast.
We pretty much talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. And what makes us kind of unique is we have very different views. We have very different point of views on a lot of shit. So,
But
sometimes it gets wild.
yeah, real wild.
All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all, man, they being super modest. You know what I'm saying? They being super modest. These women dope, man. They do what they do. I got in tune with Black Girls Gone Wild a couple months back. I thought they were unique. I thought they were different.
Well,
So,
thank you.
what it was is I've been on their show. So it was only right that we come through and return the favor.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
So first things first, gonna talk about. Well, let me just say I appreciate y'all for coming through. All right, so I I had somebody tell me this and I didn't believe it.
What
But
they
what if Orlando Brown really ain't crazy? What if in some unique ass world the shit this dude's saying might just be true? Now, I don't know, but I don't think he just doing it just to do it. I think you got to think about it. This dude has been in the entertainment industry since he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when he says things like he messed around with Nick Cannon and all this other shit, I be thinking like at first I thought it was cloud chasing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought like, but why would you set yourself up to say these things about dudes? Why would you set yourself up for this? Like, the backlash that's gonna come with it. But what do y'all think in terms of Orlando Brown and the craziness that he's involved when, especially the Bow Wow shit? Did y'all
Well,
did y'all
well,
catch
me
get
personally,
into
I heard about the little Bow Wow one. I didn't know nothing about Nick Cannon, so that one kind of threw me.
I'm saying I don't know nothing about that either. That took
Yeah,
me for
yeah,
a
he
loop.
said he said him and Nick Cannon had a little thing.
Mm,
Um the
I don't
the
know
the
about
crazy
that
thing about it, like even the whole Bow Wow situation was just funny to me. You know, he said Orlando Brown says Nick Cannon gave him oral sex.
one. Oh my. Yeah. I don't know. I what I believe
That's what he
is
said.
what I believe is some of the stuff that he say might have some truth in it, but he might be stretching some stuff. But I think because the world has associated him with drugs, it's kind of
Mm.
hard to decipher, what's real.
Yeah, that's my opinion too. Cause
Hmm.
he's so everyone knows when you get on drugs, you out there.
Yeah.
So to some degree, I think some of the stuff he's saying is true, but in some of it, I think he taking it a little bit too far. But to what you was going back to Smash. It's always been known that these kid stars, back in the days, they used to be this, do that, all that stuff. So that kind of makes you kind of think maybe some of the stuff that he's saying is true because let's be real, back then that's what things used to happen, especially with the little kids. So,
Yeah.
but like Smoke was saying, he on them drugs, so you don't know, what's true, what's not true. And
Yeah.
then he be
I,
coming out with
I
these wild ass stories. You be like, huh?
yeah,
Right.
yeah, because we think when people tell us stuff like this, we think, oh, they chasing it, they chasing attention, they chasing. But sometimes, this could be really things that really go on with them. So you can't really judge them too hard. But then it's like,
Mhm.
ah, some of that
Right.
stuff be real crazy. Like these child stars be going through it, man. Like you got to understand they don't have a normal life. Like they didn't grow up and go to normal schools and have fun. Their life was work, 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 work at an early age.
Mhm.
So for him, and because they were saying, oh hey, he's getting better because the fallout that he had with Raven and everything
Mhm.
else, and I was just like, yeah, you feel bad for people like that, man. Like some stuff, yeah, you can laugh at, but I never laugh at nobody's struggles. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I ain't laughing at you because you going through a fucked up situation in life. That's not funny to me. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So I feel bad, and I hope everything works out for him, man. But some people, you got to look at it like some people just don't be wanting to help. They don't be wanting it, and this is the way that they feel in their comfort zone. Like, hey, I'm gonna put out this, this, and this, and then
Mhm.
maybe it'll get the recognition that it deserves, or maybe it'll get the attention that it deserves. And sometimes shit like that just be blowing. Which brings me to my next topic, because here's the thing. Even if he was doing things like that, him and Bow Wow or whatever, Nick Cannon, whatever, my secrets are your secrets with me are your secrets with me. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Even if we fall out. Do y'all agree with that?
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
I
certain
don't
shit
think
that you go ahead.
my bad, but just for me,
No, no, no.
I
Go
think
ahead.
if we're friends, and then if we fall out, and then not everybody know my business or everybody know your business, I'm gonna look at you like, bitch, is you really my friend? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Right, because you my round. Your secret
Right.
to my grave.
Right. Right. Right.
That's how it's
Right.
supposed to, at least that's what works in my friendship. I ain't never cut
Right.
off no bitch or nothing like that. And then you hear me talking about her, or I'm putting her business out in the street. That ain't how it go for me. So I told
Mm-mm. Absolutely not. But you kind of know who to talk to and who not to talk to just based off, the your friends. You know what I'm saying? Not saying
yeah.
that they're not close friends or they don't mean that to you, but
You know who
it's
can
just
hold on to some shit and
right,
Right.
right. But you don't tell nothing. You take shit to the grave. Like
absolutely.
that's
I think listen, I think once we get into it and you put my business out there, there is no reconciling. Like we're
yeah,
not we're
Hell
not,
no.
yeah,
especially if
no,
you do it in social media. Now, it's one thing to put my business out to a certain individual, whatever the case is.
Mhm.
But if we get into it on social media and you put some that only me and you know out there, that's something you can't put that genie back in the bottle. Like it's a
no,
wrap. Like
Yeah.
no,
I'll never look at you the same. Like,
I can't trust you no more. I
no.
cannot.
yeah, like it's one thing if me and you into it, just me and you, we having a conversation, we into it, and we saying some fucked up shit to each other. That's different.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's in-house.
Yeah.
Once
Mm-hmm.
you type in on social media and now everybody named mama know what's going on,
Right.
we ain't crossing
Yeah.
that bridge no more. we ain't being cool no more. And I've been in that situation before, you know what I'm saying? With, and I'm gonna tell you that works in relationships too. That works in relationships too. If I'm with my lady and we get into it and we spaz out on social media and some personal shit gets said, it's over with. It's over.
Damn.
I'm
Some
not.
things you just can't cross the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not.
I ain't never seen two like people in relationships get into it on social media. Not like celebrities, yeah, but not regular people.
Oh, child.
Yeah, I've seen
You got to
it.
follow direction.
I've seen it
Now I've
to
seen
where
definitely seen
couples.
celebrities get into it. They'll post, shit, but not like regular people. I never seen regular people
Girl,
post.
child, them
I've
niggas.
seen
Not in a
couples.
relationship. That I seen when they broke up, but not in like they're in a relationship.
I've seen couples do it, spaz out at each other, fight on social media, and then the next day they back together like ain't shit never happened. Like, no, we not doing that. We not
No, they're
doing
gonna
that.
do that. They're gonna do that on social media and then be like, "Y'all was in my business." No, bitch, y'all put us in your business. You didn't ask y'all to post.
Because y'all ever seen two people get into it and now you going back and forth to their pages to see what's going on? I do that shit all the time. Like,
you get
because
stuck
now
in the
I don't
rabbit
want to.
hole.
Yeah, I don't want to just know
You
his side of the
invested,
story. I want to
right?
know her side. You know what I'm saying? Or you
Yep.
ever been into it with somebody and now you going to their page and you thinking every post they writing is about you, or vice versa. They thinking everything. Oh yeah, social media is messy for arguments, man. And then you got people that don't give a fuck, but they egging the shit on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because
You
it's
got
they
them
drama.
cousins. Yeah, you got them
Like you
cousins
said,
from a mile.
you going back and forth to each page, seeing what's being said. Feeding it. Oh,
You
what?
got them cousins that stay 6, 7, 8 states over talking about some. Do I need to pull up? Do you
You know
want?
that's what
No,
they're gonna say.
motherfucker.
By the time you get here,
Not on no Facebook post. I know you lying. Not on no Facebook post.
yeah.
Not on no
Do I
Facebook
need
post.
to
Do I
pull
need to
up?
pull up?
Do I need
Man,
to pull
listen.
up?
What the fuck you finna do? This by the
Nothing.
time you get here, the shit probably already done went down. So what exactly are you going to do in that
Hours
situation?
later.
But yeah, social media. So listen, social media. Listen, especially when you ain't got shit else to do. Social media gets you through the day. I swear to God, it has its ups and downs. But when you having a fucked up day, you go to social media.
Oh, you
Go to
definitely get a
social
good
media.
laugh.
Yeah.
You
Oh, you
definitely
gonna
get a good
find
laugh.
you gonna listen. I found some shit about my homies that I never thought that I would find out on social media. It'd be from chicks that they was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because as a youngin, a lot of
Petty.
yeah, a lot of shit that they doing now, we was doing that shit at 16, 17, so it hit different. It hit a little different. So when I look at this generation, it was like I grew up in the era where we didn't have social media. If we was beefing, we pulled up. We came and saw you. We saw you at school. We saw you on the block. We knew where you was at. Social
But we
media
fought.
is like
We fought. We
we
didn't
fought.
shoot. We fought.
Facts. Because now on social media is dudes will run and then go hop on social media. Yeah, man. Next time I see you, you just saw me. You know what I'm saying? This is
He ain't have a
this.
pistol.
Yeah, you just saw me. Like I grew. We all in our 30s or older. I feel like we grew up in that
I'm
generation
older than
where
that.
we wanted to see you.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no we finna keyboard fight with you all day. I ain't got
No,
time for it.
we ain't gonna think.
Listen, I ain't got time
We ain't gonna
for
be in
I
there.
ain't got to do it all day. I got other stuff to do.
Or yeah,
it.
this or this.
Yeah, man, people listen. There are people out here though that actually live for social media. Like they are not who they portray themselves to be on social media, but on social media, which is the World Wide Web, you can be whoever the hell you want to be. And who am I to tell you that you're not this person?
Because you don't know me.
Yeah. But then you got to realize it's people out here that actually do know you.
There you go. And that's when people get
Mhm.
lost in the motherfucking sauce.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Cause I listen, I be sitting here, I can count at least 20 posts a day where I see somebody flexing and I be like, yo, that ain't you, Chief.
Mm.
But I
I
don't want to
definitely
put you,
know.
I don't want to put you on
On
blast.
blast.
But that ain't you, Chief. Like we really
Mhm.
know you. You know what I'm
I be
saying?
wanting to post.
Mhm.
You know, I know you in real life, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's like the homies. I used to have this homie, and every time a chick came around, he would say some random ass, goofy ass shit just out the blue. Like, man, which car I should drive tomorrow, man? I just went and got this new
Oh,
car.
I
I'm
hate
like,
them type of
dude,
niggas.
stop
Oh, I
doing
hate
that
them
shit.
type of
Like,
niggas. I hate them type of niggas.
man, listen. And it be
Ooh,
funny as shit because you ain't gotta do all that.
you
At
Just
all.
don't.
get
Because
y'all
at
ever
this point,
y'all ever ran into a dude that tried too hard? That just tried too hard to impress y'all, like, and you probably had it in your mind, like you ain't even got to do all that.
I don't think it was so much. I don't think they be impressing, trying to impress the females. I think they just being trying to impress whoever is there.
around.
Who's right, male, female, it don't matter. Whoever's in crowd, that's what they're trying to impress.
Kanye said, uh, niggas spend $5,000 on things just to tell other niggas you ain't up on this, and he's right.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know dudes that buy shit just to be the first to say that they brought this first or they had this first. You know what I'm saying? My whole philosophy is this. I'm not here to impress you.
At all.
For what?
Why?
At
You
all.
put on your pants one leg at a time like I do.
Mm-hmm.
You bleed red like I do. Like what who are you for me to go out here and go broke to impress?
That's what it's all about now. Get a bag,
Mm-hmm.
get a bag, get a bag, look expensive, all this and all that there. And it's a lot of saying going around, women do stuff to impress other women. Men do the same damn thing.
Facts.
Listen,
The same thing. You
Facts.
see, he got a big truck. Now I got to go get me a big truck. I got
big
to get
joke.
my shit lifted. You can't even
Mm-hmm.
get in that big
Discount.
old truck. Sit down.
Like and the crazy thing about it is we living in the generation right where all these new iPhones and all this shit coming out. And then the people that's buying the shit is the ones that are still living at home with their mama or
Who ain't
still
paying no real bills.
ain't paying no
Mm-mm.
real bills. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna flex. I got an iPhone 13, but my shit is getting paid off. I'm not going to buy no fucking $1,000 phone. Hell no. No.
Listen,
I never understood the shit. Like, if I can't lease it, I ain't afraid to do afterpay and all that shit. You motherfuckers is crazy. People be
Everybody
out
doing
here,
that thing.
huh?
I say everybody doing what?
I
After paying
swear, I
karma,
swear to
some
God, but
other shit.
they'll never tell you. They'll flex in front
Mm-hmm.
like,
They
oh
see the
yeah,
bag.
man, I brought this off the lot, cash money,
no,
nigga.
bitch, you doing payment plan like everybody else.
And you know
Like
what's so
everybody
crazy
else.
about it? Like everything is designer, designer,
Facts.
designer. You gotta have this, you gotta have that.
Yep.
A lot of
Yep.
this shit ain't real. A lot of it ain't
Facts.
real. That's just the truth. And but
Because if
it's
you're not going to the stove, like
so
in the mall, store,
hmm.
not no shit, no outside
But
shit.
the crazy thing about it is people are still gonna assume that it's fake because
Mhm.
of one who you are. You don't run in the same social circle, you don't post like they post, you don't look how they feel you should look. Ain't no way you in real Gucci. I could have spent $4,000 on it, had a receipt and all, and the bitch still gonna be like that shit fake. Oh, you use somebody else's receipt. So it's like in today's world, it really don't fucking matter what you do, how you do it. If the world say it ain't real, your shit ain't real.
And that's the thing, though. Why are we so enamored with society standards of who's doing what out here, though?
I
That's
don't
true.
know. It seemed like it has magnified over the
Social media.
quarantine shit.
You sound like old
Yeah,
people. Social media.
I think so. I agree because people keep posting everything on social media.
Mm,
People don't break up fights no more; they record them.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
I'll be
So,
ready to put my phone out too. It's like,
so social
I like.
media is social media in.
Yep.
mm,
We pulling out our phones instead of actually doing something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You could be seeing somebody get jumped on, and instead of helping, we pulling out phones.
phones.
Somebody getting
Yeah.
shot, we pulling out phones.
Because you
It's
want to go
like,
viral.
yeah, you want, yeah, I
You want to go
listen.
viral.
As a podcaster, we all want
It ain't just us.
I put good this
ain't
time because I ain't went out.
all making it ain't making it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
All making it ain't making it. Just like they say, all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Mm,
gonna sell my soul for
Mhm,
no likes and clicks. I just refuse. What's
mhm,
the point?
yeah.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? With social media, the way the world moves is you could be big today and ain't shit next week.
That's
So
true.
it's like that in music, it's like that in entertainment, it's like that in sports, it's like that in
In
culture, period.
anything.
You know,
Mhm,
you could be the hot shit this week and then next week they tearing you down.
Yep.
mhm.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought
Look
That
at
about
bitch,
something like
oh,
that
that
today.
bitch ain't shit. That bitch ain't shit. She ain't
facts.
shit. Oh, that
Mm-hmm.
nigga, that nigga's garbage. Like,
Oh yeah.
But then they put, ooh, the best thing smoking.
Yep.
They're
Yep.
gonna talk about you on Monday, and by Tuesday, whatever you did Monday, they on to something else. You stayed around here trying to explain your side of the story. The people don't care nothing about you no more. They going on to
Oh
another
yeah.
story.
Oh yeah. And you know what's crazy?
Mhm.
We kill ourselves out here to impress motherfuckers that really don't like us.
Who can
Oh,
give two shits?
trying to tell
Who
you.
can give two shits?
They don't get
Yep.
no fuck.
Well, you said a whole mouthful right there, baby.
They
Who
don't.
can
Him.
give two shits?
We dying to impress motherfuckers that really don't get no fuck about it.
Who
Think
don't
about it
give
like this:
zero
if
fucks?
if 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 I go to jail tomorrow, I think like this, and I see it all the time. They say when you go to jail, that's when you find out who really, really, really for you. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people change up once you're not around. So I feel like this, and I've been in this situation before. When I went to jail, I think I was like 18. I went to jail. I was fighting a case.
Mm-hmm.
And I could count on my hands, on one hand, how many motherfucking people stood up and stood out for me when I was fighting this shit. For 6 months, I was fighting this shit. And I think about it like this too. And people get upset when you change up or you act different because when I was down and out, you changed up and acted different with me. So now all I'm doing is reciprocating exactly what it is that you did to me because I was that it's always a saying who helps the person that always helps everyone.
Mm.
And that was me. I was out here showing up, showing up the niggas' court dates. When, you know, people around me were getting shot, I was showing up to hospitals. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was always there. And then it was like, when I need, nobody's there. When you die, if you are who you are, the world is going to remember you once a year. They're going to throw you a big party. They're going to celebrate. But then it's like, for them other 364 days, they doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? People love you when everything is good and disappear when everything is bad. I've seen this shit. And that's the world we living in. It's like they don't give a fuck about you until it benefits them. You know what
This
I'm saying?
generation not built on love though. I don't know what the
Facts.
fuck is
And
built.
loyalty.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's
Because
not.
with me, but love and loyalty goes hand in hand. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It
Yeah,
is. Like I honestly don't believe that they love themselves enough either.
Yep. And you know
It's
what?
yeah,
That's the crazy thing about it. I think a lot of people don't love themselves. They wasn't
mm,
taught how to love. They wasn't taught how to respect. They wasn't taught how to have morals and standards. I think it's just the fact that people um they don't you gotta think about it. Like we're living in a world where people don't even have the tendency to tell their kids they love them. You know what I'm saying? Like you spend so much time. I
I
think I
tell
think
mine.
the biggest thing that keeps me going is the fact that I know I got children. Is the fact that I know I got a legacy on this earth. The fact that I know if I don't step up and do everything that I'm supposed to do, I refuse to let the streets and social media raise my kids. And the reason I
Absolutely.
say that is because that is the number one thing, that gets our kids is the streets and social media. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. I feel it. And I'm from Chicago, so I know all about the murder rate. I know all about the gangs and the drugs and the violence and things like that. I know about these things. So the first opportunity I had to get away, I got the fuck away and never looked back. And it's not because I don't love my city or anything like that. It's because I got kids. I want to live for them. Fuck trying to be the cool dude on the block. You know what I'm saying? The no, fuck that. It ain't about that no more. I feel like the world gonna keep going when you down. It ain't gonna stop.
Absolutely.
You think, oh, I'm down. I ain't got no money this week. You think the world gonna not have money? The world gonna keep doing what the fuck they doing. Which is why I said when you go to
mhm,
jail or when you leave this earth, the world's not gonna stop. It's
At
not gonna
all.
stop.
Just
You
like at a
know,
job. Shit, you work hard, you put all your time in that job, you drop dead. Guess what people gonna do? Hire somebody else the next day. Or
fact.
step
leave you.
right over you. Step right over you
Yeah,
Cause
they'll fire
and
your
hire
ass
somebody else.
and then
fact.
bring somebody else right on in. So
A lot of times these jobs don't care. Hey man, my son's sick. I can't come in today. Oh, so you
don't come
must.
in, you ain't got no job.
I made a post a couple weeks ago. The lady was telling her that her mom was on life support, or her son, somebody was on life support, and the job kept saying, "Well, that's not our responsibility. We can't cover that." Ooh, and all this, and I'm like, "Yo, these corporations are grimy." But you know what? This is the world we live in.
Hmm. Hmm. It's a lot has changed, like, and it changed so fast. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it, I don't think a lot of us get to adjust as quick as the world is changing. Um,
Hmm. I
and that
agree with you
can
with
cause a
that.
lot of stress and
Yeah.
frustration. And these are definitely some different times we live in.
Facts. Cause I remember, like I said, you take care of home first. Some people don't understand that when I say that. You take care of home first.
You
Then you
supposed
go out and play. You know what I'm saying? People have their priorities straight. They take care of the play first and then struggle to keep up with their bills and things like that because they decided they wanted that new Gucci purse, the new Gucci belt, the new Jordan,
Hmm.
shit like that. Now you're
Hmm.
struggling for the important shit because you thought it was keeping up with the Joneses. Nah, that shit. Listen,
Hmm.
them Joneses that you trying to keep up with, they got their shit together. I guarantee you, them motherfuckers make sure all they bills and shit is out the way first.
Paid.
Yeah,
Right.
a
You
lot
know
of
what
them
I'm saying?
do. But
Yeah.
a lot of them don't because again, you just said it. It's the people who you want to buy that Gucci purse or that outfit or them shoes or whatever
Yeah.
just to keep up with the next man or woman. But you literally saying, fuck my light bill. Yeah, I know I need gas. You need
Right.
to walk in them new
Right.
shoes.
Right.
So you struggling to keep up with somebody again, like y'all said, who don't give a damn about you.
Mm-hmm.
So what you struggling for
For
clout?
what?
Right. For what?
For who?
Facts. Y'all ever been in a situation, man, where y'all just felt like home ain't what it is? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell you, like for me, all my life I felt like I am going to be for the streets. I would be for the
All your
streets
life? All your
All
life?
all
your
my life
life?
up until damn near 3 years ago, going on 4. I felt like all my life, and I'm 35, be 35 this year. I
Mm-hmm.
felt like all my life I was gonna be for the streets.
Why
And it
would
was like,
why?
okay, so listen, I would be in these situations, I would be in these relationships, and everything would be going good. And then it
Mm-hmm.
was like my let me get on some bullshit because I'm too comfortable with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm too comfortable. Listen,
Wait,
like
what?
I no. I listen. Y'all know me. I got a wild story to tell every time I talk to y'all. So basically, what it was is I felt like okay, take my first son mother for instance. We was together. Um, I ended up being her first. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so and it took me a while to get to that point, but I have no regrets about it. But the thing about it was she left and went to college. So
Okay.
in my mind, yeah, this shit ain't finna work. You in Michigan, I'm in Illinois. I'm not doing this shit. So back to the streets I go. That's how I felt until I got the fucking phone call that I'm pregnant. And then it was like, all right, I settled down, straightened up, got on my shit. Once my son was born, a couple months in, I felt like, all right, I'm comfortable now. Now I can wild out. I can do what the fuck I want to. The hard part is over. My son made it to the earth. He's healthy. We're good. You got him. I'm back. I'm taking care of my kid, but I'm living the life of a single man in a relationship because I was back on my shit. I felt like shit. You want to live for 6 weeks. Ain't nothing I can do with you for 6 weeks. So in my mind, I felt like,
Sir,
yeah.
sir, sir, sir,
I already got two things I got to say to you.
sir, sir,
Now
sir.
listen.
Sir.
You done fucked up already. You know that, right? I'm gonna
Go ahead.
Sir.
Go ahead. What you got to
I'm
say?
gonna let Smoke go first because she had the church finger up. She had the church, so you know when that church finger go up.
Facts.
so your first thing was so you was gonna be, thought in these streets forever. Then
Facts.
boom, you get the call, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
back with her when you found out she was pregnant.
Yeah. Because I was trying to do a noble thing.
So you got back with her solely because of the child.
No, here's the thing.
No, ain't no. Ain't no
She
he was
slow.
saying.
Listen, I'm telling you, I was back in the streets. Once she got on that bus and went to Michigan, or I
Mm-hmm.
was back in these streets. But
Mm-hmm.
then it was like when I got that phone call, it was like, all right, I gotta get on my shit. You know what I'm saying? This is my first kid. I gotta get on my shit. And for the moment, I was content. I ain't even gonna say comfortable. I was content with uh working a 9 to 5, coming home to her, tending to her, dealing with the stages of pregnancy and all that stuff. I was content with that.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was like something missing. So it was like once she had the kid, I figured out like, okay, I'm supposed to be here now. And I was. I'm I practiced myself on being the best father I can be. But I was. But it was like with her, I kind of neglected that. I kind of neglected her because I wanted to do my own thing for them 6 weeks or whatever. You know, I wanted to do my own thing. Now, instead of being an adult and explaining that to her, I was on my Jody baby boy shit. You know what I'm saying?
But do you know why you couldn't explain it to her? Because it would have been a no-go.
It would have been a
That's why
fucked up
you couldn't.
situation to hear
That's why you
somebody
couldn't explain it.
that just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? That yeah, while you on a limb for 6 weeks, I'm gonna be out here throwing this dick out, but I'm gonna protect myself and all this, and ain't gonna be no other kids.
Sir,
you had all this time to tell this lady, I want to be single. I just want to take care of my child.
You could have said that.
Now here's the flip note of this. When she got better and she was back to working and things like that, there was already a disconnect between me and her. And she got fed up and she left. So here go my favorite thing I always tell my fellas to do when your back is against the wall, cry.
Who back was?
Let me ask you a question. Smash, let me ask you a question. So she's laid up after having your baby for 6 weeks. You go out there and fuck around because you couldn't sit down for 6 weeks, and you think the connection is gonna be there? You think something ain't gonna be off? You think something ain't gonna?
I actually thought my penis was that good. Like honestly, like in them days, I actually thought my penis was that good, and it was working for a minute.
You was fucking because you thought the only reason you was fucking is because you thought you had good dick.
No. I just thought I could get away with it because I had good dick. Like, there's a saying. There's a saying. Good dick niggas can do what the fuck they want.
I don't know that. Because no, the fuck they can't.
Who say that? Who
said it? When y'all comment,
listen, we need to poll that question.
Tell me who,
because I need to know who said that.
And if you niggas out there think that, don't.
Listen, she left.
Wrong answer.
She left. My son was like 6 months and she left. So she stayed around and tried to work it out through all my bullshit. She tried to stay and work it out. It just wasn't working. So she left. Now, her excuse, I just need some time to myself.
She didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. Until about a week or so later, I see her at the bus stop, all hooked up with some new nigga.
So?
Oh no, we ain't finna do this shit. Cause
yes, we are. Yes, we are. Why we not?
No, listen.
What?
At first,
no, we ain't finna do this. Not you. I couldn't keep my dick in my pants for 6 weeks because I did.
At first glance, I thought I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I go over there. I'm talking to her. I'm asking her like, so this is your definition of I need time to myself, huh? So I'm talking to her, buddy ass in the background. He talking shit. Man, she made her choice. Off the band. First of all, motherfucker, I wasn't talking to you. I'm gonna need you to stop talking. I'm talking to her. So they was finna get ready to go to her house. So I basically told him like, nah, Chief, this ain't happening. Yeah. This ain't happening tonight, Playboy. So you might as well just go ahead on, jump on that train and go ahead on to go to the crib. This ain't happening tonight. I don't know what y'all thought.
You guys were not together.
What that mean?
I'm asking you. You guys were not together.
No, we wasn't together. But we still have a 6-month-old son at the crib.
Baby, you won't worry about that 6-week-old son while you was out there slinging that dick.
So
slinging it.
So he still was trying to get his way to her house. And I kept telling the nigga, like, this is not happening, Chief.
Why they happening?
Cause it wasn't. Not on my watch. You was gonna have to whoop me in
Sir,
order
you
for
are
that to
so out of
happen.
line. Sir,
We
you
was
so
going
out of line.
so we ended up fighting. Well, it really wasn't a fight. He
Oh
got
my
his ass whooped.
goodness.
And I ended up going back to her house with her. But the tripped out thing about it was she still wasn't coming off the cookie. Like I just
She
said he ain't
don't
got
want you.
I just said he ain't got into a fight for you. Every night
No,
I had to
no,
prove my
fuck that.
Sir,
No, no,
she
no.
knew you was. She knew you was for the streets.
You
so
She
ain't
knew
getting
you
no
was
fight
for.
for her.
She knew you was
so
for the
listen,
streets. She
long
knew it.
story short, she basically told me that night, like, this is the end. Like I'm not doing this, and you had your opportunity, you blew it. So every time I saw this dude, we was gonna fight. We was fighting. Every time. Every time I saw him, we was fighting because I felt like you are the reason
You
me
the
and my
reason.
I
You
feel like
the
you are the
reason.
reason why my family is not my family right now. It's you. So I'm
Hmm.
beating your ass every time I see you.
Why niggas think it's always another nigga? Why? Why? Why?
So
Accountability.
Why?
Accountability.
Why
the,
do
the
niggas
tripped out
think
thing
it's
about it
always
was
another nigga? It's
we
not.
we
It's
fought
not.
we fought a lot.
Who? You
And
and the guy?
then this is when I gave up the fight. When he got her pregnant.
You should have been got. You should have
I
gave it
get
up in 6 weeks.
I gave up the fight. Now listen, now I told his ass, as soon as I found out they was having a baby, I said, dog, the same way she played me, she gonna play you.
But she
Girl,
didn't
we
Okay.
play
play
you though.
you.
She didn't play you though.
Now they had the baby. He was around for a nice little years. That's why I gave him a pass, because I felt like he gonna be around. Ain't shit I can do about it.
After you done whipped his ass a few times.
Now they break up. She found somebody else. Same scenario. I told this nigga, I said, man, listen, I'm her first. I know. I know how this scenario gonna play out. When he left, when they broke up or whatever the case was, he basically uh disowned the kid, sort of kind of.
That's fucked up.
So here I come. Now, my son is about 5 or 6, somewhere in that range, 6 or 7, somewhere in that range. Here I come thinking, oh, this is my shot. This my moment. This my shot. I get the chance to be daddy and stepdaddy all in one. This is my
Why?
shot.
Why? Why? Why do you want that?
Petty. Ooh, you petty.
Yeah, because you just getting back with her to throw it up in the other nigga face.
No, no,
Petty.
no, no. It didn't work. I
Duh.
was I was telling her, yeah, I watched him, because she was working. So I would tell her, yeah, I take both of them. I watch them, shit like that. And I was I was in a position to where I thought, okay, I'm in. So then, I hit off with the late night text, like, hey, what you doing? And, we should link up, woo woo. I felt so used and abused. Like, damn, I just said I just sat here and watched Short. Y'all remember that episode of Martin? He was like, I just spent all my damn money on Shorty and he ain't even my son. That's how I felt. So it still didn't work. She still wasn't trying to give me none. She basically
So you thought
made
you
it
were supposed
clear
to get some.
that we were forever only gonna be parents. That's it. That's all. That's it. Um, Needless to say, I ain't hang out too much more with that kid after that, and I like the kid.
So you
Ooh,
thought
you
simply because
petty.
you babysat, she was supposed to bust it wide open.
That and the fact that I'm the first. Okay, I'm the
Now,
first
how
baby
about you was
daddy.
watching one of your own? You was watching your own son.
I don't care
The
that
other
you took
kid,
your brother.
the
I don't care.
You was watching your own son.
You said you
so
were watching.
so um that was then, that was that day. I felt like, yeah, this is the last time we're doing this. This is the end of that. I'm gonna move on. So then after that, I felt like, man, I'm forever gonna be in these streets. This the last time I give my heart to a woman. This the last time I let somebody play me. I
You played
loved you.
yourself.
So
When did she play
You
you?
for the streets because you want to be for the streets,
I was
not for
listen.
nothing to nobody
Oh,
else.
it gets better. So the next relationship I got in, um, I was with a girl. I know her. I met her off MySpace, but we was cool. We was cool as hell. And I did something. I cheated or some shit, or she cheated. Somebody cheated. I'm not sure who was.
How I
Somebody cheated.
always be.
We broke up, so I ended up getting up with somebody that I had known all my life who had just moved back into town. They left town for a little bit and they moved back to town. So we ended up getting together on some late night after the movies, some late night shit. Now, the first girl that I broke up with, we worked it out. I ain't tell her about the rendezvous with the other chick. I ain't tell her. Wasn't her business. We wasn't together. None
But
of
are you
those.
supposed to tell though? If you guys are broken up,
Yeah, you're supposed to
Why?
just to be
if
just
you're
to be.
broken up though, if you're
I don't
broken up, like you
understand.
guys are
I
broken up,
didn't though because I felt like it wasn't none of
I
your
don't think
business.
you don't. I don't think you have to. I don't think you
I
should.
don't either. We
Here's
broke
where the
up.
problem. Here's where the problem came in. Everything was going good. We was working it out. The other girl called and told me that she was pregnant.
Oh shit.
Oh well,
So now everything working out. Now, my philosophy
they
is my
You had a
philosophy is
great
I ain't gonna
baby.
say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
now you need to say something.
I
You
ain't
done
gonna
did
say
it.
nothing.
See,
Hold
you
on,
did the
hold on,
shit
hold on. I
backwards.
I didn't say nothing. All right, I went head on,
You did
kept
the
it to
shit
myself.
backwards.
Now listen, I told my sister, okay? Now my sister is cool with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I told my sister. My sister told the girl that I was with that the other girl was pregnant on some hating, snitching shit. I love
No,
my sister.
you should have told.
Exactly. I should have.
If you weren't
But I
gonna
didn't.
tell, you shouldn't have told your sister.
I wasn't gonna
You
tell.
weren't gonna tell her
So
nothing. You
she
shouldn't have told your
found
sister,
out.
but you should have told.
She found out we broke up.
As y'all should have.
A couple weeks later, she pregnant
By you?
by me.
Shit.
Oh, you
So
just
You was just throwing meat. Everybody getting meat.
I
You
literally got
you
I
get meat.
literally got two kids a month apart.
Child.
Okay. Here's where the shit gets tricky at.
I'm
Now,
old.
I'm with both of them. They don't know I'm with both of them, but I'm with both of them. I'm lying to one
wait.
saying
How do they not know you with
because
both of them?
I'm lying to one saying that I'm going to work when I'm really just going to spend the night at her house. And then I'm getting off, leaving her, telling her I'm finna go to work when I'm really finna go have breakfast at her
So
house.
when you
When
work,
the fuck did you go to work?
when you working,
Okay, so at that time, I had a lot of fucking jobs. I swear to God, I had a lot of jobs. So I was able to maneuver. Like when I was actually at work, it was sort of like me lying and saying I was at work, but I wasn't at work just so I could go see you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like I would have one of my kids' mothers drop me off around the corner, like I was just getting off the bus. Hey, I got you. I got it from here, man. I'm finna run to the store anyway. Just drop me off right here. I'll see you later. Type shit. So I had the damnedest time and it almost worked. I was in my zone till one day she pulled up. She dropped me off around the corner. It just so happens when she dropping me off, my baby mama is pulling up with her best friend on the side of us and
Not
actually
the best
see
friend.
and actually see.
Somebody
Bitch,
knew there
you
was
done
some shit
fucked,
going
you done
on.
fucked all the
So,
way up. You done fucked
yeah,
all
so
the
so that's when all the bullshit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And my
mm.
level of comfortability wasn't where it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I'm gonna be forever in these streets. I don't give a fuck. Y'all could be mad at me, whatever the case is. I don't care. That's how I was. That's how I was becoming
Mm.
until they had the babies. Well, I those of you that know, I had a birthday party. I had both of them at the party. I almost got cut at that party because not only did I have them at the party, I had other chicks that I was either dealing with physically or talking to at this party. It was just all a big catastrophe. And
Why?
the crazy
Okay.
thing about it is, I had my mama at this party for the specific reason that I knew these motherfuckers wasn't gonna do shit with my
Oh,
mama in the building.
oh,
Okay,
you are petty.
They should have whooped
the
your ass.
woman, the
Whooped
woman
you.
that got pregnant second, she ended up moving out of town. I ended up staying. I didn't want to go out of town. I I really thought like, yeah, like, we was gonna be together on some be together type shit. So I ended up keeping my son because I wasn't finna let you take my son right now and you ain't got your shit together or none of that right now. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my son.
Okay.
When I tell y'all that was the hardest thing for me to do because it gave I grew up, I matured a lot quicker than because when it's just you, I mean, yeah, you got family and all that, but ain't nothing better than having the person that you made the baby with. So I ended up getting with the second baby mama. She was the second, but she was the first in that situation. Now I didn't really want her. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't really want her, but I knew her. She was convenient. I knew her. I knew, I was on my fences type shit. Y'all remember in fences where he came home with the baby and he was like, hey, you got to help me take care of this baby. I know you've been with
Mm.
me all these years. She was the second option. I got with her because I felt like I was comfortable. I knew what came with this. I knew that she didn't give a fuck about my rendezvous because shit, she was out doing her too, low key, and she think I didn't know. So, but she was doing her thing with women and shit. But anyway, I felt like, yeah, you my second option, but right now you my first option. I'm gonna
Mm.
roll with what I know.
Mm.
So for 7 years, it was me and her. We had two other kids in this situation, and it was rough. I was doing me, she was doing her. We was together. We would break up. Another kid would come in the picture. Oh, let's try again. Let's work this out. Let's do this again. Couple months, couple weeks after the baby born. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. I need to get back to me. You need to get back to you. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It was a fucking toxic merry-go-round.
You knew from
That's,
jump you didn't want to be there.
yeah, but
That's
see,
what convenience gets you. It wasn't too
babies
convenient.
babies make you feel like, yo, you get this weird fuzzy feeling inside like, yeah, I really want to work this out with you, girl. We could really do this. Let's work this out. But in hindsight, post nut syndrome is a real thing. Like, I'm feeling you because we got this baby, we made this baby, but now it's like after the baby is
Post
here.
nut syndrome.
You heard it.
after the
Post
baby
nut syndrome.
after the baby is here, it's like, all right, I did my job. High five. Time to get back. get back to these streets. They calling me. They ready to welcome me back, etc., etc.
For
And
another
then I found out the
messy
streets wasn't.
situation.
I found out the streets wasn't so nice. You know what I'm saying? They
For
weren't
another
so
messy
nice. They
situation.
Yeah, they weren't so nice. So I kept trying to come back home, and then come to find out, home was being occupied by somebody else, which was another female. So it was like I made my choice to leave the nest, and then I felt like I could always come back. But when I tried to come back this time, it was with another female. Another female had took the mantle over. She took the place over. So that hurt. I was hurt. I was crushed. I was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? So that hurt. Um,
Hurt
yeah.
because you
How
say
how
you
was that
live.
hurt while you was
So
out there?
it's three
You weren't thinking about
times.
none of this shit while you was slinging that dick. You weren't
Nah,
thinking
this
about none of
it's
that
three
hurt.
times I gave my heart
You
to a
was
woman,
like,
and they left,
damn.
and they left me. You know what I'm saying? This hurt.
No, fuck they left you. Nobody left
You weren't
you
thinking about none of that hurt. You weren't thinking about none of
I
that
swear.
hurt.
I swear. Listen.
When you
at
were
all.
Now,
swinging, you was
now
thinking
here's
about none
another.
of that hurt. You was thinking,
Here,
you was not thinking about it, not one
I
second.
was not. Here's another scenario of where I thought with good dick, I can break up happy homes. I could break up you starting over. You know, you. Anytime I felt like you was moving on, here I come. I'm
You
interfering. This
really
wasn't,
thought that Dick had that much power?
and the
And
fact that we
you
got,
may have.
and the fact that we got
We
kids,
need to bottle that shit.
We
and the
need to
fact
go
that
back
we
to
got
this
kids.
shit. At this point, I
So
need a percentage.
I ended up getting with my last baby mama. I got 4 baby mamas. I ended up getting with her, and um, at this point, yes, listen, I loved all my kids' mothers at one point, but it was like after a while, I'm not even gonna say I was bored or anything like that. It was just I knew these situations were not for me forever. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I felt like, yeah, this shit is not forever for me. And then it was like, hey, I'm gonna be like this forever. I ain't never getting married. I ain't never doing none of this shit.
So for
Never
you,
getting married.
it's like you knew that none of them was your forever.
Right.
However, you stayed there and you put
You
time.
settled
I
for
Why?
stayed there for time because I was comfortable. I knew where I was a he know where home at ass nigga.
Mm.
Okay. I was that nigga like, yeah, listen, I wasn't the nigga that was coming around for tax season. I didn't give a fuck about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was the nigga that, all right, man, the streets ain't being good to me right now. Let me come and lay up on you because it's all
Mm.
familiar and it all feels so good and warm and fuzzy inside.
So after the streets beat your ass, now
Facts.
you,
you
you
come
want to
back in.
come.
Facts.
Take your ass back in
Right.
the
So
streets.
yeah. So this time when I went to the crib, the locks had been changed and all that shit. She told me, "Hey, stay out in the streets. You wanted the streets, you got the streets." So I felt like that. So then I met my wife, and before she was my wife, I knew like, yo, this is gonna be the one I'm gonna change for because she let me know through the gate it's certain shit she ain't tolerating. She ain't having it because I would explain her the stories that I'm explaining to y'all, and she wasn't going. She let me know that through the door, like we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Ain't none of that happening. You know what
Well,
I'm
you
saying?
know the
And
difference. The difference is when you met her, you felt good enough to open up to her and tell her all these stories. When you did
Hmm.
all that
or
other
I
women,
could have been preparing for my next return to the streets,
how?
but she wasn't going. And once I found out, because listen, my other relationships, they allowed me to push over to have my even after fucking up type shit. With this, situation here.
You goofy.
So that's when I knew, like, I'm comfortable. This, I'm I'm not, because I was content. I was content at first. Now I'm in the position of I'm comfortable. I'm I'm pushing toward something real. I'm pushing
Your
something
computer
felt
picking
good.
up.
It felt really
We're
Mm,
losing you, Smash.
yes.
You childish.
so that's where
All
I
right.
Childish.
I was in my comfortable stage. So when I got in this situation here, I wasn't just settling. It wasn't a I'm finna just settle situation. It was okay, now we in the big leagues. You know what I'm saying? So it's my time to shine right now. So needless to say, it was the opposite. The streets wasn't fun no more. So let me build a home.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of it being, all right, home ain't cracking like I thought it was. Let me go get enticed out here in these streets and see what it's hitting on. And then, because home gonna be here. And a lot of us dudes think thought like that or have thought like that, like home gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? And then we get them real reality checks where, nah, this shit ain't always gonna be here, Chief. What the fuck?
Yeah, because I don't know who told y'all that.
I swear,
That's
listen.
another. That's another thing. Y'all, somebody
So
lied to you.
why?
Because when we get fed up, that
I'm
door
telling
is
you,
shut and
when the
closed,
good
baby, to
girl
that
goes
home.
bad, she's gone
Done
forever.
changed the locks. You can't get back in that bitch.
Mm-mm.
When we done and we like that's it,
Yeah,
I
that's it.
that's
can't,
it. That's
good
it.
people
Just like we were
can
talking about earlier, it's certain lines you can't come back
That's
from.
that's it.
good penis can
That's it.
reel
And
you
when a
back
woman
in.
said that's it,
The
baby,
penis can't do shit.
you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You can't slang that good dick that you think you have.
Why?
Because
You can't run
listen,
that.
because obviously if that dick was that goddamn good, you wouldn't do none of that shit you in. So obviously
I'll say we need a bottle or something. I'm just saying, no. When we
so
done, we
so
done.
so you saying good penis don't keep y'all is what y'all saying.
it don't keep me.
No, definitely not me.
Fuck a nigga and his
Because
dick.
when God made one, he made another one. There's another
Hello.
good one out there.
No one
Yeah,
is
there's probably
alike
about
though.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 200, 150 million thousand of them out there. He didn't stop when he made yours. Believe me.
No one penis is alike though.
And it don't have to be.
Listen,
It don't have to be.
God made other good penis in the world. It's
Cause
a whole bunch
I
of them.
swear to God,
I
that
done
used
had
to
a
be
couple
my
of.
excuse. I'm
I
your
want to meet
first.
some women
I'm your
who
first.
feel like
You would never forget your first.
just because
That
you
used
don't forget your first don't mean I'm finna keep fucking you forever.
Listen, I done forgot my damn first.
Hey,
Ooh.
hey, listen, like, like,
Shit. That
listen.
nigga,
I
I
was
don't
telling
even
you, I
know
was
how it
one of them dudes. I
felt.
felt like that. I got
Mm.
this good comeback ass dick. No matter what I did, no matter what I said, I got you around
How
my
you know
finger
it was
type
good to
shit.
her? She was a virgin. She don't know what good dick is.
Any
See,
dick would have been good dick to her. Let's just be honest.
listen, like I felt that shit too, like, but me and her, we always had conversations, and though she used to always say that them motherfuckers couldn't compare, but she still couldn't come back to me. You know what I'm
Because
You know,
saying?
we know how to
And
stroke a
got
good
more
ego.
than dick.
We know how to stroke a good ego.
no, because she knew I was. So it got to the point that when I got married, they was like, "Huh? You got married? And I'm like, why the fuck is that so surprising?
I ain't
Because
calling
you
you a
can't
hoe, but when
commit.
a hoe
You
get
can't
married,
commit. You can't keep your dick in your pants. And normally,
So
when you get married, you're supposed to
yeah,
keep your dick in your pants.
mm-hmm.
I tried. I've had listen, and I've had a few minor setbacks, but
So
um,
here's my question. You a man. Here's my question.
go ahead.
Is pussy that good to hurt somebody that you want to be with, you love? Like, I'm trying to understand how good is pussy that you just got to keep fucking everything. Like, in my mind, it just don't click. Because I'm not a man, so I
Mm.
don't understand.
No, you know what? I think it's the fact for me. It was the fact of I'm locked down. I feel like I'm missing something in the world. Let me step out here and make sure, the weather is still the same, the water is still the same, the food is still the same. It was like going to that restaurant that you ain't been to in years, or going to a restaurant in another city, the same restaurant but in a different city, and you want to see if everything is the way that it is before you head on back home.
So
You
you
know what I'm
just want to see
saying?
if you still had it, basically.
Yeah,
If
I just
you
basically
still
I
had
think
it,
I
you
think
still
for me,
pull
I can't speak on other men, but I think for me
it.
that's what it
But
was.
why? But why though? But why?
Um Call it like a midlife crisis type of thing.
You was young.
Yeah,
You're
but
still young.
again
I'm
when you
saying.
did all the things that these people are doing now, and you was doing these things at a young age, you start to feel like, you know, you old. You start to feel like, damn, do I still got it? Can I still keep up with this young gang? Because we all gonna get old one day. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, it was just like, damn, like, have I really lost my touch? And it was like, sometimes you get in them situations where home ain't what home's supposed to be. Y'all arguing a lot, y'all fighting a lot. Shit ain't the way it is. And then it just make you get up there, and it just make you get out and be like, yo, I don't have to take this shit. I'm such and such and such and
King
such. So
Dingling. I swing it
yeah,
from here and swing it to there.
so that's how I
Yeah,
was feeling. That's how I was feeling back in them days. Like, hey, you need me. Like, I'm not the nigga that need your car or your house because I ain't got no house. I ain't the nigga that need your money and shit because I got my own. I'm not these other niggas. Put some respect on my name type shit. And then it was like, when they hit me back, see, old lady, she hit me back with the, I got my own shit too, nigga. Like, I'm not them. I don't need you. I got my own shit. When you met me, I came with my own house. I came with my own car. I came with my own money. I came with my own independence. I didn't don't talk to me as if I'm one of them, because yes, my kids' mothers at one point or another needed me more than I needed them. So it was like,
That's why you thought you could go back.
that's why I
Mm-hmm.
thought I could go back. And
Mm-hmm.
then when they got fed up with the shit and showed me that, hey, what you think you doing, another motherfucker can do. They might not can't do it like you, but they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a big ass reality check. Like, I got humbled a lot off of that shit. And it was like, now, I feel like we are in the best phases that we could be in, because we got all the physical out the way. We pretty much said we ain't never humping, we ain't never doing none of that again. So now the co-parenting is easy to do,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
we know what the mission is. We know what the goal
Right.
is. There is no feelings in that manner. It's like we know what to expect now. So I think in a way that helped mold me. You know what I'm saying? That helped mold me into something better, because I was definitely out here. Like, I have 7 children, 4 baby mamas before I got married. So it was like I was definitely out here. Like, I was out here.
Listen,
So
you are should be the spokesperson for in the fucking streets or for the streets or whatever the hell. You should definitely be the spokesperson. 7 kids, 4 baby mamas.
Hey man,
Sir.
and listen,
You,
man,
you
I
call
ain't
you
gonna hold.
King Swing Dangalang because you was swinging it.
That's why his name Big Smash.
I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, man. I just wanted to get y'all on the show, man, so people could find out why I fucks with y'all so heavy. I'm not blowing smoke, no pun intended. But these two, they they take their time. They take their time out for Big Smash. Anytime I say, hey, let's do this, let's collab, let's do this, and they so busy, man. Um, let everybody know. Matter of fact, before you let everybody know what y'all got going on, what y'all got coming up, I got a segment. This segment is called Final Thoughts. It's basically your thoughts about whatever. Things from the show, words of wisdom, anything. The floor is completely yours.
Um, Only final thoughts I think I have is you did a lot of lying when you was with them women. I don't see how you kept up with all them lies, but that's a lot. But I'm glad for your growth. Um,
Facts.
and I just hope you continue to grow because whoo child. That's all I got.
Facts.
All I can say is growth and maturity. Because I would have cut you. That's all I'm saying. That's
Facts.
my final thoughts. I would have cut you.
My final thoughts is, fellas, stop lying to these women. Just tell them the truth. You know, they still might want to fuck you,
They
or
still
they
might.
And
they
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 might.
Because
you
you might
know
have that good dick that we can't,
you
resist.
sit them down and explain to them. Do what Jody did. I lie to you because I care about your feelings.
Don't do
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
Because you really gonna get cut then. Quick.
All right, man.
Really get
Listen,
cut.
let everybody know what y'all got going on, man. Let everybody know, what's next for the Black Girls Gone Wild podcast. I know y'all do y'all little brunches and all of that. Let everybody know what's that like.
Yeah, we do our brunches. We got another one coming up. We working on trying to expand. Like somebody just reached out and I'm trying to figure out, ma'am, what do you want? But we just trying to get our shit together, so we can put it out there, working on ending our third season so we can go ahead and start our fourth season.
Fourth season.
Facts.
Yeah.
Looking for other people to collab with. So hit us up. You can follow us. What is it? Black Girls Gone Wild on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all that shit.
We on everything.
That's where we at.
Everything.
Facts, man. Next time I get y'all to come through, I'm gonna have Shantae with me. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
We need to meet
cause
Shantae.
Andy.
hey man, listen, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for always being able to rock with Big Smash. I know I be on
Thank you for
y'all,
having us.
Thank you.
so shout out to y'all. Y'all are super dope, man. I really enjoy talking with y'all, man, because y'all don't hold no punches. And that's the type of shit that I need be needing in the
We keep it
podcast world.
100 over here at the Black Girls Gone Wild. We get wild, but we keep it 100.
That's
So
Facts.
that's our
good.
shit,
So hit
though.
us up.
But yeah, man, y'all follow my people, man. We back at it. I catch y'all on the next go around, man. I'll be hitting y'all up again. Y'all know I'm very irritating for some
All
reason.
right. Well,
Man,
thank you.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Go follow them on Instagram. I'm gonna post the links and all
Insta
that. Y'all
underscore
already know what it
blow
is, man.
underscore like underscore story underscore. I have a lot of underscores.
All right,
We
y'all.
catch we catch y'all on the flip side, man.
All
We
right.
out.
Bye.
Peace.